Lots of new bills for crypto are being talked about. Some are potentially going to be passed. A lot of people are panicking. I've been asked quite a few questions, but more than that, I'm seeing it everywhere on the internet right now because things are just getting crazy. It is absolutely getting crazy out there. And the one thing that I will say when it comes to crypto and when it comes to the future of crypto, it's in limbo. People are panicking. People don't know what to do right now because they don't want to make big moves. Most notably, mining is getting attacked. Things like Bitcoin, things like Monero. If you're going to mine a cryptocurrency, there's places that want to ban that altogether. Now, they're going to ease it in. They're going to say, well, no new projects. And then the current projects. And again, you've got a classic case of governments picking winners and losers. Also, there's talk of Bitcoin being legal tender in multiple countries, and the Economic Forum is freaking out because they do not want that because it's something they can't control. You see, usually the United States controls countries not by taking them over like empires did in centuries past, but by literally dropping off pallets, and I do mean pallets of cash, and then, saying, do what we want and we'll give you this money, don't do what we want and we'll starve you out. And that's what the United States does. That's the American way. And it's very unfortunate because that's not what Americans believe in, but that's what the corrupt government and politicians believe in. And that's what they continuously do. Now, when it comes to crypto, a lot of people are trying to use crypto as a political pawn for the upcoming midterms because the midterms are going to control what happens globally when it comes to crypto. And so today, in Operation What to Do Next with your crypto, should you buy crypto, how to buy crypto, and how to position yourself in crypto to not get fleeced like a sheep who's had his wool grow just a little too long. We're going to break this down right now. All right, Operation Crazy Crypto. Things are getting nuts out there. A lot of bills have been leaked. There's a lot of people in politics who want to basically micromanage crypto. They want to make it so everything you do is micromanaged in crypto. Now, of course, they're blaming Luna and Dewang, whatever, Daewon, Daewoo, and the fact is, that was an issue. I did a video talking about Luna. I had a lot of people ask me about it. We did a lot of research. And when it was all said and done, the rabbit hole we ended up going down, I decided not to make a follow-up video because so much evidence points to scandalous activity that if I decided to go in the follow-up, I would be full-blown conspiracy theories. That's where I would be because the amount of evidence that points to malicious actors that are attached to bodies and groups of people, we'll just leave it at that. So we decided we're just going to leave that subject alone. That's why I didn't do a follow-up video on Luna. Some people asked, but I'm just not going to because basically you're going off the conspiracy cliff at that point. So when you look at where crypto is, was Luna positioned to help regulation? I can't give you a definitive answer. In my opinion, yeah, absolutely. And if you look at any of the evidence, I mean, it doesn't take a small child to figure that out. So, the reality is, for people who own crypto, and I've talked before, well, I said I don't recommend you own crypto in your name, but this is going several steps further. What is the best option? What can you do? The problem with living in a gray area is that's the constant question. What can you do? So let's break a few of these things down. The first thing I want to talk about is when it comes to crypto and when it comes to owning crypto as property, that's ideal. Crypto loans have actually had a couple favorable rulings lately. So that could be good. It could actually benefit people who are getting crypto loans. They could also pivot, do a 180 and go after crypto loans. There's no telling. But as of right now, they're actually looking a little bit better. So that's good. You look at DeFi, the government clearly doesn't fully understand what DeFi is because they're continuously trying to attack DeFi, but they're attacking it off basis. They're completely off basis of what they're trying to attack. Now, what cryptos are going to die out? They're going to attack Monero and they want to kill Monero. Do I personally think they will succeed? I do not, but I've been seeing more and more people who think Monero is actually going to get taken down. I don't believe it. I would have to see it to believe it. Now, just to note, Monero cannot get taken down in the same way Luna did, but it can get taken down in other ways. They can try. Do I believe they're going to succeed? I do not. I do not. What is going to be the next thing they're going to try to take down? Ethereum. They're absolutely going to try to take down Ethereum. And then they're going to try to take down up-and-comers like the Pulse Chain and some of these others that are similar to Ethereum, because those are the ones they're the most fearful of. The government right now, the Solanas, even like the XRPs, obviously you've possibly been following that lawsuit. They're worried about the ones that basically they're going to cut it off at the source. Like if they got rid of Ethereum backs endless, hundreds and hundreds and countless, maybe even thousands at this point, other crypto projects, right? Solana, you can get on their chain, create your own project. You look at, what XRP is doing. You look at what Pulse Chain's trying to do. You look at what some of these are trying to do. If they can cut it off at the source, they can cripple the industry. Coincidentally, I truly believe that the government is going to backstop Bitcoin. I think they're going to try to do ETFs. I think they are going to try to turn Bitcoin into a product. Because here's the thing, we have 21 million Bitcoin, right? No. The government is working on a plan right now, and this has been leaked in multiple countries, where they want to be able to utilize Bitcoin the same way they've done with gold. Okay? Bitcoin can be digital gold. We can sell gold, and we sell gold 100 to 1. So for every bar of gold or silver, how they keep it down is they can repackage it and they can sell a bunch of fictitious gold and silver. And they're already planning on doing the same thing with Bitcoin. So you think, well, there's only 21 million Bitcoin and there can only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. That's not true. Now somewhere, Michael Saylor's freaking out. This guy, in love with Bitcoin, literally love letters to Bitcoin, Michael Saylor. But the fact is, that's not going to happen. The government will break Bitcoin to the point where they just keep producing more, because that's what they're good at. And they're going to back it with their currency. They've already got plans to do this because Bitcoin is the marquee name. So I think they are going to backstop Bitcoin with their BS fiat currency, which they're going to turn into a digital currency. They're going to tie it to Bitcoin and then ultimately position that to be number one. And they're going to use these other projects as their stepping stone. And it doesn't matter if you're in DeFi. It doesn't matter if you're in really any industry. In fact, the one industry they will not touch is gaming. Do you know why? They want people dumb and playing games, and it gives it like, oh no, we're not touching the metaverse or the gaming. You guys can have all that. We're just taking like the bank stuff and the DeFi, and we're gonna kill all the privacy projects, and we're gonna kill all the software that helps build the blockchain ecosystem. And we're going to make all that internal into our crypto. But if you guys want to be a bunch of dumb drones and watch videos and hang out with Mark Zuckerberg and the new Facebook Meta chat, go nuts. You guys can have all that. We're just going to take, these little things. You don't need this. You don't need DeFi. You don't need, any kind of financial instruments. You guys can just go brain dead and numb like this idiot, Mark Zuckerberg, and be in the metaverse all day long. You just live in you just plug into a pod like these. Just plug into a pod and be in the metaverse 24/7. That's what they want. So this is going to become a problem. What cryptos do I think are going to fail? Ultimately, most of them. Now, is there a lot of money to be made in that realm? Yeah. Do I think Bitcoin is going to be used as a patsy? Yeah. I don't think it's going to be used as a patsy. I'm 100% sure. Do I think they're going to try to kill Ethereum and these other ones? Yeah. Do I think they'll succeed? See, here's the thing. There's different levels to what success means. There's a lot of different levels. Now's a good time to strike, and they are, because crypto is incredibly weak. And not only is it weak financially, not only is the market cap pathetic in crypto right now, not only are we in a massive bear market that's probably going to get a lot worse, but also we are weak because of reputation, because of clowns like Luna and Do Kwon John, I don't know, that guy, I can't stand that guy. He is one of the shadiest dudes around, and he's become the face of crypto. With the exception of Satoshi, which nobody technically knows who he is, he's become, so when congressmen and women all over the world, or, world leaders are using that project and that person as an example, it's kind of the one bad apple effect. So I think there's levels to it. Now, what can the people do? Well, the people could rise up. The people could stand up. They can join together. They can let their congressmen and women know, world leaders know, that if you do this, The Freedom Convoy with the truckers is a drop in the bucket compared to the crypto people getting together and actually standing up and taking action. Do I think that'll happen? No, I think the crypto community is pathetic and weak and scared. I think most of them are hiding, and it's sad to see. But if they actually did, I've been talking to some people in Vegas, and I've been talking to some people in Washington, D.C. about some legislation and how we could get involved and how we can help, and Privacy X is actually going to sponsor some stuff. But the crypto community as a whole has to start backing these things. Everyone thinks that the other person will do it, and eventually you keep doing that, and eventually there'll be nobody left standing there. So, I think crypto is going to be in for a very bumpy ride. We are basically going off the side cliff of a mountain right now, and if we don't regain traction, that's it. Once the regulators get a stranglehold, that's it. So they'll take the life right out of it. They'll take the life, and again, you think crypto's bad now? If you say, well, they can't technically, I don't care. What people don't get is there is no underground back movement. Crypto has lost a couple trillion almost in market cap. We're at a pathetically low place right now. Okay, all the projects are down by, I'd be just massive percentages. It's directly correlating with the stock market. It is starting to become manipulated as the stock market, and the crypto community is just watching pump and dump boys on YouTube trying to eke out a couple bucks that never happens. The crypto community has got to take action. So I think there's going to be problems. Yeah. I don't think they're going to get Monero fully. They keep failing. I think they're going to try to scare people out of Monero because it hasn't worked. I think Monero is continuously winning. And I'm indifferent of what winning means with Ethereum. Do I think they're going to try to knock several of these other ones down a couple pegs? Yeah, I think they're going to kill a lot of these other ones. But it's going to be an interesting ride. There are some other ones in the top. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know which ones you think are going to make it and which ones you think are going to be gone. Appreciate you guys checking out this video. Put out new content all the time on Privacy X. Stay alert on what's happening. If you invest in crypto, understand that you can lose money. It was sad to see all those people lose money on Luna and they thought they were going to get their money back. Like, this is, what do you think this is? If you make money, you're just loaded. If you don't make money, you get your money. But that's just the stupidest thing I ever saw. It just goes to show you how ignorant people are and how people don't understand the community. People don't understand what they're buying. People don't understand what they're selling. And the congressmen and women are using this against you. And pretty soon, you're basically going to have to call them personally to do anything. Before you do a crypto trade, you're going to have to, it's going to be a disaster. So people need to take action now, quickly, efficiently, loudly, and let your congressmen and women know that you will swiftly get them out of office if they start messing with it. And that'll be the only thing that actually makes them rethink it. So have an amazing day, guys. Go all into everything you do. And I'll see you guys in the next video.